The world's greatest cities attract visitors by the millions, soft targets for the waiting scammers. I'm Conor Woodman. I've travelled the globe writing about all kinds of trade, and now I'm investigating the tourist trade.
The guidebooks will tell you exactly what to see, but there's one thing they don't tell you. It's a chapter the thieves don't want written.
Using hidden cameras, I'll uncover the scams that are every tourist's nightmare.
I want to see what she does, and I want to see how she does it. The guy's blocking the door.
I'll meet the scammers, befriend them, and learn the tricks of the trade.
You've got to be joking.
Yes.
6 times what you charged me to get out there.
I get scammed, so you don't have to. I'm staking out a gem shop in Bangkok, and things are getting hairy.
They want us to go to the police station now.
The last thing I want is the cops to be involved.
Finish! Shut down!
It's hard to believe that all this started 4 days ago with a $2 tuk-tuk ride. With its rich history and its Buddhist spirit, many visitors consider Bangkok to be a spiritual centre. But the city's religious temples only tell part of Bangkok's story. Another side of Bangkok tells a different tale. One that happens at night, when legions of pleasure seekers from all corners of the world flock to the red light district in the heart of Thailand's sex industry.
Yeah, I think the best way I can think of to describe this place is like a sexual theme park where all the rides should be XXX rated.
This is the Bangkok I'm here to uncover. Because if there's one thing I've discovered, it's where there's sex, there's scams. I'm joining forces with Jim, an expat who knows his way around the red light district. If we're going to get into any trouble, this will be the place.
How would you feel about going in undercover?
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, I'm wearing a hidden camera now. We put a hidden camera on you. Down here, the cameraman will be coming in with us with another secret camera on as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't get into any serious trouble, but...
we'll get into some trouble, I think.
Well, Van, are we happy we can get Jim rigged up?
Yeah.
Well, let's get you rigged up with a camera.
Okay.
And a microphone.
Yeah.
The plan is to cruise the sex bars of Pat Pong, one of Bangkok's infamous red light districts.
You lie, okay, you sit down, you buy.
Who's this guy?
I don't know, it's just some guy that approached me to show some... What's on that card? Let me have a look what's on that card.
Let me see. Ping pong.
Competition is fierce in these bars, so naked dancers outdo each other by performing unusual physical stunts, like firing ping pong balls across the room from between their legs.
That's not cat, by the way. See that?
You look first, 5 minutes. You don't lie, you come back, no pay money. You lie, okay, you sit down, you buy drink.
So is it just buy a drink, yeah?
Yes, sir, 100 baht.
So how much is a drink?
100 baht, sir.
100 baht?
Yes, sir.
Just 100 baht for one drink, no cover charge?
No.
As soon as we're seated, 3 drinks arrive at our table.
What are these? Did we order these?
No, we didn't order those.
3 beers are served without us asking, but at 100 baht each, that's only $9 US, so why not?
Cheers. Cheers, chaps.
Before we get to the 5-minute deadline, we decide to settle the tab and get out.
Hang on, what?
Slowly come down.
Our bill adds up to 6,000 baht instead of the expected 300. That's $200 instead of 10.
3 drinks, 300. 300. You say outside, you say 1 drink, 100. 100. 1 drink.
You go outside, area never have 100.
You say 100 for 1 drink. You say 100 for 1 drink.
100 for you.
The manager's getting aggressive. Things are spiralling out of control.
I have a better idea.
Jim switches to Thai, and I can't understand what's being said, but it's obvious the man is threatening us.
500
$30, but only after the manager realizes he's not really dealing with the average tourist.
We got properly scammed. We're not going to that place again.
No. No, these people, they have one-time customers.
Yeah, which is why he's trying to milk you for every penny he can get out of you, because he knows you'll never come back.
Every penny, because you'll never go back in there.
Yeah, unless you're really into ping pong. He kept pointing at the corner and saying something in Thai, which I didn't understand.
I was saying if you don't pay, you'll be sleeping here tonight on the floor over there. So he was threatening to knock me out, basically. I think that's the first line of intimidation.
Exactly, yeah, you dealt with it very well. I mean, I can imagine your average tourist would have found that quite intimidating.
Intimidating, yeah.
People just pay it.
Yeah, they just pay it, and they go, and then...
You're $200 down.
$200 down, and you think Thailand's horrible.
Yeah.
That's a classic clip joint scam. But it doesn't put me off Bangkok, and it certainly hasn't discouraged all these guys. So many Thai girls with older Western men. Surely they can't all be in love. Bangkok's main attractions are packed with tourists, so that's where the rip-off artists will be operating. I'm going to explore the area around the Grand Palace today and see what kind of trouble I can get into. I'm wearing my button camera, and the Scam City crew are following me with other recording devices. Why is it that tourists love to be mauled by flocks of pigeons? They're like flying rats. I can't stand them.
What's this for? Huh? No, it's okay. Huh? No, I don't. I'm not a big fan of pigeons, to be honest. Wait, whoa, what are you doing?
A random stranger thrusts birdseed into my hands, and I'm really not happy about it.
What? Just give it to them?
Not one bit.
Huh? Money?
Yeah.
For what?
Money.
What for? What am I giving you money for?
300 baht.
300 baht?
Yeah.
No way. 300 baht?
You pay how much?
Why? You put this into my hand, so the birds landed in my hand. I didn't have any choice.
You pay how much?
No, why am I paying anything? I didn't. Did I ask you?
200 baht. I drop 200 baht.
You drop your price to
100 baht.
two.
100 baht, okay. Total, 100 baht, okay.
100 baht,
okay,
my friend.
100 baht.
100 baht?
100 baht, okay.
It's a little scam you got going here, isn't it?
100 baht, okay.
100 baht.
Yeah.
I've got no choice. I'm sitting there, you give me the bag. Good luck for me. Good luck for you, I think, my friend. What's your name? Tony Connor.
Okay.
All right, Tony. It's a cheeky little scam you got going there, Tony, but... cheeky man. Hang on, watch. If I pass this woman with my hands out, she's just going to put a bag of bird seed straight in them. Well, my mother always told me not to accept things from strangers. As of now, I should be walking around Thailand like this.
As far as rip-offs go, the bird scam is low on the list. I'm sure that Bangkok has better scams to offer than this. Last night has left me thinking that some of the women of Bangkok have a few tricks up their sleeves. When day turns to night in Thailand's city of Sin, many tourists leave the Buddhist temples to make their way to the rowdy and naughty red light districts, where the streets are teeming with scantily clad go-go bar girls.
Just sitting here having a beer, and I've noticed there's a lot of girls going and coming from that internet cafe behind me. There's definitely something fishy going on in there.
I'm going to grab a seat at one of the computers and do a little spying.
See what that guy's typing on his computer. They're talking over the internet with a guy who looks like a Western guy. I can see his picture up on the screen. And the girl's telling the man there what to say, and he's typing in English for her. It's some of the stuff that he's writing is quite interesting.
The girl is asking the man for money.
My name's Connor.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm John.
John. You do translation?
Yeah.
Who do you do translation for? For
anyone who wants.
Is it mostly girls like this girl here?
Yeah.
And who are they writing to?
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Girlfriend.
So this lady here, for example, is she talking to her boyfriend?
Right.
Right. I can see him.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Australia or
Australia.
Don't want to talk about it too much. She's my good customer.
Right.
I don't want to be interviewed.
John is being tight-lipped about the correspondence between Thai girls and their foreign boyfriends. To get some insight into how these girls operate, I'm meeting my fixers Jim and Jamie at a bar near Soi Cowboy, another of Bangkok's legendary red light districts.
So it's not just a wham bam, thank you ma'am, off to a room, get it over and done with and get on with it.
It can be,
Yeah.
but ultimately I think that most of the girls here are looking for something a little bit more long-term.
Jamie explains that Thai girls don't consider themselves prostitutes. Even the bar girls who charge men for sex. They also get a commission for every drink that's bought for them. But their ultimate goal is to score a foreign boyfriend who'll support them financially.
Quite often the money that they make through punters, through the guys, they keep for themselves, and the actual salary, they just do a bank transfer straight up to their, mum and dad's.
Have you encountered many guys who formed a kind of more long-term attachment to the girls?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I imagine if you fall in love with a girl who's in that industry, it's never going to be a simple relationship, is it?
No, and very often it doesn't work in the end.
There was an Australian guy who we met who had a similar story that you hear all over Bangkok, in that he met a girl in a bar, had feelings for her, decided he was going to marry her, went to Isan, bought a piece of land, got a house being built on it. Anyway, to cut a long story short, he found out that she'd actually already sold the land before he'd started building the house.
Right.
So she would just keep reselling that land to an ex-boyfriend. There's somebody else living in the house.
Right. The house that he'd built.
Yeah, yeah. And she's back in the bars.
She's back in the bars.
She's back in the bars down in Pattaya, doing the same thing again. He's got no house, spent $50,000 on the land and God knows what on the house. But he...
Seriously.
The amusing thing is he's back in the bars as well,
Yeah.
doing the same thing, looking for another one that might be looking for love again.
It's like an addiction. He's hoping to find that good girl.
How do I go about finding one of these girls tonight?
I think you have to go in a little bit green, okay, a little bit off, just off the bus, or far better off on your own.
Yeah.
Far better off without me. Right. Because I know, you know, sometimes if I know people, it might work against us.
Right.
I hit the streets off Soy Cowboy to look for a girl. Van, the cameraman, and I are wearing our secret cameras to capture the moment. We get lucky pretty quickly.
Hello, how are you?
Good. What about you?
Good, thanks. Good, good.
What's your name?
Connor. So you saw you dancing? Yeah. You look like you're having fun.
I turn on the charm and it looks like I'm really getting somewhere. So I ask Jay out on a date.
You can show all the nicest things to go and see, maybe a nice restaurant, maybe a good, yeah, all that kind of thing.
I know.
Go and see some tourist sites, maybe. Yeah, you know all those places?
We can try. We can try.
Okay.
Come back.
Cool.
Well, that wasn't too difficult. Hopefully on tomorrow's date, Jay will be more forthcoming than the guy at the internet cafe.
Well, I'm just waiting for Jay, the bar girl I met in the bar last night. She's offered to give me a private tour to Bangkok today, but what I'm really hoping is that she might open up to me a little bit and explain to me how she finds a Western boyfriend and, more importantly, how she gets money out of them.
We're supposed to meet at noon, but Jay is nowhere to be seen.
Why are girls always late? Well, I'm sorry to say it, but it looks as though Jay's not going to turn up today. Which is very disappointing.
I can't let the day go to waste, so I'm going to Wat Po, one of Bangkok's famous temples. In my experience, historic sites are often full of false guides. Rogue operators that offer their services as tour guides but really have other agendas.
I'm going to be posing as a tourist. I've got my map. I'll be filming everything with my secret button camera, and the crew are going to be following me with hidden cameras. Let's see what happens.
Immediately, I'm approached.
Are you going?
We're going to Wat Po.
Today, you don't know, today in the Buddha Day.
Today's Buddha Day.
Yeah. Open for
Never heard of Buddha Day before.
For the
He informs me the temple's closed all morning because of a Thai holiday and recommends I hop on a tuk-tuk to see another temple called the Black Buddha.
You take the tuk-tuk. You been the export center?
Export centre, no.
Oh, very nice.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they do there?
It's shipping. Export center.
Export centre for what kind of stuff?
Shopping.
It sounds really good. I need to get my bag
Where?
from my friend. He's having lunch.
You don't go now?
No, I need my bag.
You take a tuk-tuk and then come back.
No, I need to get my bag before I go.
Where? Back. Where go?
Well, he certainly doesn't want to take no for an answer.
Yeah, okay. A bit heavy.
I finally give that guy the slip, and then another one talks to me.
What Po? It's down that way, is it?
Too early. Monk praying.
Oh, the monks are praying.
This guy has another pitch. A different story to the last one.
Right, we have to go meet our friend, but we come back. Hi, bye.
I give him the brush off, and a third guy approaches me with yet another story.
Now the to visit Thai people, they are pray the Buddha.
People are praying.
Thai people.
Oh, no.
Buddha Day, praying monks, closed temple. They can't all be true.
Come find you. Okay.
I'm going to check out the temple for myself and see what's really going on.
It looks pretty open to me. See any monks praying? Well, there you go. That's the reclining Buddha at Wat Po behind me. We've walked straight in. There aren't any monks praying. There aren't too many tourists, and it's certainly not closed, which makes me think, why would all those guys outside tell me that?
There's only one way to find out.
I got my bag.
Oh, my bag.
Yeah, I got my bag.
Hey, tuk-tuk. Yeah, he wait for you.
Oh, good.
It's already hot.
My driver is going to follow the route mapped out by the guy who lied to me about the temple being closed.
Mangosteen.
Our first stop is the Black Buddha Temple.
Hello, good. How are you?
The Black Buddha, that is made of black sapphire.
Black sapphire. Wow. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Okay. Do you work here?
No,
No. You just.
I was the Buddhist monk here.
You were a Buddhist monk. Wow.
3 months, but that 28 years ago, before I went to America. I've been working for United Nations for 16 years.
Oh, for the
So
United Nations you worked.
I've been in many countries.
What did you do for the United Nations?
Economics part.
Economics. Right.
But nowadays, I work for Royal Thai Embassy.
We're in the soap business.
So, and you contract in Thailand? Or?
We have a conference. And then today is one day to do some sightseeing. And then tomorrow we go home.
May I ask you something?
Yeah.
You been export center?
No, not yet, no.
Why don't you go there?
Is it good?
No, the best.
Is it?
The best. Black Buddha.
That's the third time today someone has told me to go to the Thai Export Centre. Do all these guys work together?
They're not open for public normally.
Oh, okay.
They export Thai jewelry, mostly blue sapphire.
Oh.
But come to the point. Why? They open promotion 7 days a year. Last day today, no tax. And they give 30% discount.
Just today?
Yes, last day today.
Yeah.
And you know what the best to buy? Blue sapphire.
Okay.
Because blue sapphire mean good luck, long life, and long love.
There's no time to waste. My new friend instructs my tuk-tuk driver to take me directly to the export centre. And who wouldn't take advice from a former UN economist?
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Welcome to Export Center. Have a look inside.
And the export centre looks just like a jewellery shop.
We met this guy earlier. He said the best thing to look at while we're here is, what did you say, blue sapphire?
Yeah, this way big.
He said to ask you about quality or...
Yeah, no more we export. We're not the tourist shop. But this is on a special, the shop anniversary.
So this isn't a tourist shop?
Yeah, we are not tourist shop. We are wholesale business.
Oh, wow.
And no tax, no duty. And
Yeah.
it's the blue sapphire, 1.03.
1.03 carats. And how much does this cost?
Yeah, the wholesale price 47,000.
Wholesale price?
47,000, but today you pay less than the wholesale 30%.
32,000. So that's about
Pound.
£640. So about $1,000, $900.
You buy this in your country, you know how much.
How much do you think in my country?
4,590.
$500. Wow. But how do I know this is a good one?
You can see the color
Yeah, but
and the clarity.
But I don't know
You see
anything
the
about them,
purity,
do I?
yeah.
I don't think I'm going to buy a sapphire today. No, I don't think so. But thank you very much. It's very interesting.
You want to see something cheaper? Just
No.
an idea.
No, we'll just I'll think about it.
Yes, but
Maybe
you
if
cannot come
my-
back because we are last day sale.
Last day of sale.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All this has got me thinking, The guys at Wat Ho and the man at the Black Buddha directed me to the same jewellery store. Coincidence? I don't think so. A little research shows me this has happened to other tourists. I find Doug Cortese, a New Yorker who's willing to share his experience.
He came out to me and he told me that the museum was going to be closed today because it's National Buddha Day. Actually, another big part of the story
Sounds familiar, except that Doug fell for the bait and bought some jewels. Back in New York, he got a rude awakening.
First day I went down to the Diamond District. I walked in a store and I'm like, you know, I want to sell these rings. What can I get for them? And the guy gave me a price, like, I'll give you 200 or 300 a ring or something like that. And I'm like, you're scamming me, because I know people in New York get scammed all the time. So I didn't.
Doug's rings were actually worth half the amount he paid for them in Thailand, but of course he'd been told they were worth much, much more.
I went to 2 or 3 jewelry guys and I still didn't believe that they were worth whatever they said they were.
That's how good they were.
But the other half of me, honestly, in a sense, is very congratulatory for them for like being able to pull it off. And I think you're pulling it off all the time.
Wait. You know, he is the reason why we make this show. But what I really like about him is that he can appreciate there's something really clever and sophisticated about that scam that made him fall for it. And that is what I want to get to the bottom of.
Tomorrow I'm going to look for the former UN economist at the Black Buddha temple, the one who delivered the long pitch about the gem shop. If anyone can explain the inner workings of this scam, it'll be him. I'm on my way to the Black Buddha temple to confront the man who sent me to the export centre. Let's see what he has to say about all the things I learned from my Skype call with Doug Cortese.
Well, yeah, of course, the guy's not going to be here. You've got to come with one of the gang.
No one seems to be at the temple today. A coincidence? Or do the scammers have their guards up?
Because we're not in...
What do you want?
Huh?
You like to see the people cheating tourists, something like that at the temple, right?
You think
I saw you see some tuk-tuk like that, yeah? There are also many temples the same.
Lots of temples?
Lots of temples.
Right.
I tell you straight. I tell you exactly, this is my business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you get the tuk-tuk drivers to bring the tourists to this temple?
Oh, tuk-tuk, they got call any people they call around, yeah.
But do you have to give the tuk-tuk drivers some money to bring them to this temple?
No. Only just get some commission. Like a salesman, you know salesman?
So you wait here in the temple, and when the tourists come, you tell them.
Just tell you want to see the temple, see Buddha, and also if you like shopping.
So you think all the shops have people in all the temples?
All the shops,
yeah.
Big shop, big gems jewelry, also tailor, also a lot. I tell you, I saw you looking for that. There are many.
Do you think the tourists know it's going on?
They know. Sometimes they know also sometimes, but they buy. Why not?
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? But if you do like this, you get trouble for me.
Would you explain this to us on camera?
No, I cannot do that.
You can't do it?
No, I want to show off. I want to be a show, and any shop must be brave to me. Hey, you crazy man, give to me that. There's so many shops.
It's good to have your side.
I cannot tell you that, because any shop must kill me.
You think the shops would be really angry with you if you talk?
Yes, sure.
Right.
I cannot tell the name of the temple. Maybe they kill me also. You tell people come my shop, they kill me also.
You really think they'd kill you?
Maybe.
This is getting a bit heavy. Whether true or not, there's no disguising the fact that this guy is worried that if he talks on camera, some serious harm will come to him. This temple scam is a lot darker than I thought. Bangkok's proving to be a bit of a hard nut to crack. Today's been a little bit discouraging. So I go up to the bar on the roof of my hotel for a beer. And there, I spot a girl sitting alone. I decide to go for it. Maybe she could be a lead into the Thai bar girl scam.
Hello. Hi, do you mind if I sit? Hey, cheers. How are you?
Fine.
I'm Connor.
Yes.
You?
Tawan.
Dewan. Hi, nice to meet you. A beautiful place.
Yes, but it's okay.
Yeah, so can I get you a drink?
Yes.
Yeah? Get 2 Mai Tais. How old are you, Dewan?
24.
24?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you like to do?
I still study.
You're studying?
Yes, I study marketing university.
Okay. Okay, well, here's to good studies.
Okay.
Cheers. You ever have a foreign boyfriend?
Okay.
Yeah? Little? Or maybe you'd like a new one from the UK? Yeah? Perhaps?
Yes.
I'm looking for someone to maybe show me around a little bit. Show me Bangkok?
Yes.
Maybe show me around some of the sites. You think you could do that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you meet me? Would you maybe come on a date with me tomorrow?
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 Okay.
Daytime?
Okay,
daytime?
Yes, you can. Okay.
Yeah?
My plan for tomorrow's date with Tawan is to let her believe there's a potential long-term romance for us, then flip her and convince her to talk on camera about her foreign boyfriends, assuming, of course, she has any.
I did everything I could to impress that girl last night. Let's hope she turns up this time to meet me. Hello! How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, nice to see you. Yeah, you want some fruit?
10 baht, 20.
20.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, tasty.
Okay. Okay.
What's it called?
Street food, flower stalls, it's all very romantic. Now for the moment of truth.
Okay, so there's a few things that I just need to explain to you. The real reason that I'm here in Bangkok is that I'm making a film here. Okay? I'm making a film about lots of the things that go on here in Bangkok. And one of the things I would like to talk to you about, if you don't mind being in the film, is about some of the girls in Bangkok. Now, don't get spooked, but there's a guy hiding behind the cars over there who's filming us right now.
Tawan's not saying much, but she stays put. I think I've just hooked my girl.
Now, what I'd like to do is, I know you've told me some of this stuff off camera, but what I'd like to do is actually sit down with you, and maybe I can do like an interview with you and ask you a few questions with a big camera.
Okay.
And I'd talk to you a little bit maybe about some of your foreign boyfriends.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
You sure?
Okay, okay. Little bit, okay.
Okay, brilliant.
We take a boat ride along the Chao Phraya River to a quiet location away from all the city chaos.
Do you ever have a foreign boyfriend?
Yes, I have 3.
You have 3?
Yes.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. Why 3? One is not enough?
Not.
You're greedy. Do you worry that they might meet each other?
No, no.
No?
But in one man stay in Thailand.
One stays in Thailand.
Yes, but him own little bit.
How old?
65.
65?
Yes.
And how old are you? You're 25.
Yes.
It's not too old?
No.
Do you think old men have more money than young men?
Yes, I think.
Right.
Everybody thinks same. Me too. I think.
Right. So
Old
you
man.
just look for the old guy.
Yes.
Because the old guy has more money.
Yes.
Does he buy you nice things?
Yes.
Right. Does he give you money?
Yes.
How much?
For 1 month.
For 1 month, yeah?
40,000.
40,000 baht for 1 month?
Yes.
For just one boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. But then, what about the other boyfriend? The other boyfriend pays you too, as well?
Yeah, sometimes when I have problem in my family.
What sort of problems do you have in your family?
About maybe my university, my mom she's sick. About my home, some months I cannot find money.
Right.
Maybe yes.
So then, if you can't find money, you tell him you have a problem?
Yes.
So how much can you make from your 3 boyfriends together?
Get about 80,000, but usually
80,000. That's like nearly $3,000. That's nearly $3,000.
Yes.
US. And why are they giving you money?
I don't know him. Maybe him like me. I think. For take care of me because him don't want I work at bar.
He doesn't want you to work in the bar.
Yes.
So he wants you all for himself.
Yes.
But he doesn't know about the other 2 boyfriends.
No. Secret.
You don't think that's bad?
No.
No? It's your livelihood.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I hope you don't get caught.
No.
You'll be in big trouble.
Yes, Ilya.
3 men, 80,000 baht per month. Interesting way to fund university. So even though she's sweet and delightful, there's no disguising that this is prostitution. But Tawan seems comfortable with the ethics of her situation. I'm feeling lucky after my meet with Tawan, so I'm going back to the Black Buddha temple. Let's see if my luck holds.
Come back again.
How are you?
Oh.
Nice to see you. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions? You know, you sent me to the shop. We went there. It's a good shop. We didn't buy anything there. The thing is that when I went to go to Wat Po, there's another guy there, and he told me Wat Po was closed.
I recount the sequence of events that brought me to this temple and our chance encounter. But my friend is clearly not happy with where this is going.
Because I have an idea that maybe you have some business with the Thai Export Centre.
Me?
Yeah, you.
No way.
Really? No?
I don't know them.
So what's your business here then?
No, not my business.
Your business is not here?
No,
so
I come to visit, sit down here, relax.
I'm sure you do just come here and sit down and relax. At the same time, you recommend to tourists that they go to the Thai Export Centre.
If I met.
But why always the Thai Export Centre if there's nothing in it for you?
It's a good place because I bought something from there.
Did you own a stake in the Diamond and Sapphire shop?
Me, the owner? No way.
Part owner?
No.
Come on, you can tell me.
No.
You can tell me if there's
nothing.
I'm just kind of interested in this process that you're involved in because it's quite sophisticated. I mean, there's a clear chain, and the tourist is passed from one person to the next until they're into the shop. And I imagine if they make a purchase in the shop, then that's quite a lucrative deal. And you're obviously a key player in that process.
No. Huh?
What's the problem with explaining it to me?
What do you mean?
I'm interested in hearing more about it.
Impossible.
Impossible? Why do you think that? Come meet my director, because I think you...
It's not until I introduce him to the Scam City crew and explain that we're here making a film and that I'm just here to learn the tricks of his trade that he starts to come around.
I'm not interested in whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. What I'm interested in is that it's clever, it's sophisticated, okay? You've thought about this, you've thought about how is the best way to get the tourist into the gem shop. The business, I can tell already, is very competitive. It's difficult to get the tourist into the shop.
You not work in the soap company?
No,
That's what you do, right?
You told me you work for the United Nations. You're as bad as I am.
And out of all the lies, the truth begins to emerge.
No, so we've been lying to each other. Do you see what I mean?
You went to that job, mean you want to learn or what?
Yeah, I want to learn. I want to learn how you do what you do. You're good, you know. We're doing what you did to me.
You mean you want to get the salary from me?
We can come to some kind of arrangement.
Although not willing to explain all the ins and outs, he is prepared to talk. And as I left, I gave him my phone number and went to a coffee shop to wait.
Thank you. Hi.
Finally, he calls me with the name of a tuk-tuk driver who's willing to talk. The guy is very nervous. It's taken a lot of convincing for him to agree to participate.
Do you find tourists at Wat Po, Grand Palace?
Yes.
Tourist sites?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And are you involved sometimes in taking tourists to the gem store, tailor store?
Many times.
Many times?
Yes.
Right. Who is the organizer of the tuk-tuks at the Grand Palace and the Wat Po? Is there a boss? Is there a boss? Is there a big man?
ระบบมันเป็นยังไงคะของเดี๋ยวพี่ครับโทษครับเดี๋ยวขอรับโทรศัพท์แป๊บนึงฮัลโหลครับอยู่กำลังถ่ายรายการนี้อยู่กำลังถ่ายหนังอยู่
Who was that on the telephone?
My boss.
Your boss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the boss of the gang of the tuk-tuks that work at the Wat Po. So we need to do this quickly.
Yes.
Okay. So what I want to know is how does the deal work with the tuk-tuk driver and the man at Wat Po that puts the tourist in the tuk-tuks?
For some customer you buy, right? In the export center.
Yeah.
For the tuk-tuk get the commission about 15% and 20%.
So 15 and 20% of the purchase. Okay.
If not buy, he give for the gasoline coupon.
Okay.
Free, maybe in some customer he don't buy. Free gasoline forever.
Right. So you always get the gasoline.
Yeah.
Purchase get 15%.
Maybe some customer he buy. Free commission about 15 and 20%.
Okay. To be a tuk-tuk driver at Wat Po is a good place because many tourists.
Yeah.
So is that controlled by the gang? Is it only that gang that can work at Wat Po?
Yeah.
You have to be in the gang?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now that's your boss of the gang telling you...
Yes.
What, don't do the interview?
Yes.
Right. Why does he not want you to talk to me?
I don't know.
Why is it such a secret?
จะบทลงโทษนิดหน่อยมั้งลงโทษลูกปืนมั้ง
He said that possibly that if the gang finds out, he maybe get killed, get shot.
They'd kill you for talking to me?
Maybe.
Because they don't want anybody to find out this business?
Yes.
So it must be a lot of money that you're making for it to be that important.
Yes.
How much can a tuk-tuk driver make in a week?
For 1 week?
Yeah.
30 and 40,000 baht.
$1,000 to $1,500 for 1 week.
Yes.
In high season, that's a lot of money for a tuk-tuk driver.
Yes.
So you're making more money than most ordinary tuk-tuk drivers.
Yes.
Because you're in the gang? Because
no,
you can
because
work
I'm working for him, right? You know what I mean? I work for him.
Right.
He pay for me everything. If some police touch me, he pay for me.
If the police touch you?
Yeah.
So you're paying him protection?
Yeah. He pay for police for me.
Okay. How does the boss
because I
make money?
Take for the customer to him, right?
You take the customer to him?
Yes.
Oh, so is the boss owns the jewelry shop?
Yeah.
Oh, the boss of the jewelry shop, he owns all the tuk-tuks?
Yes.
So you take them to his shop?
Yes. Big people.
Big people. Are you scared of this person?
Yes.
That guy was pretty nervous about talking to me, and you can kind of see why, because if what he's saying is true, then this whole tuk-tuk scam is a lot more organised than I thought it was.
Who would think that a small-time scam on a $2 tuk-tuk ride could be part of a racket where the players are afraid for their lives? Next stop, Scam Central. the jewellery shop.
Just there. Just past it. It's back there. Back there.
Sure enough, a couple of tourists are leaving the store, hopefully empty-handed. The Scam City crew sets up the camera from a safe distance as I talk to my fixer about our confrontation.
11, okay. How do you think they're going to react? How do you think the store will react?
The jewelry? I don't know.
You don't think that, you don't think there's a risk?
Suddenly our van is surrounded by angry people. Just as the tuk-tuk drivers knew I was snooping around the temples, word must have gotten back to the jewellery shop owners.
They want us to go to the police station now.
Go to police right now. This is illegal.
Yeah.
Finish. Finish. Shut down.
What do you hate? Can I just go? Let's just go.
The Scam City crew and I get out of there before the police turn up. If what the tuk-tuk driver told me is true about his boss protecting him from police intervention, then there's a good chance the cops wouldn't be on our side. When you're a tourist, you think you're anonymous, but you're often being watched and sized up as a potential payday. This is how the good scammer makes a living. I'll have to leave Bangkok without cracking the top tier of the infamous gem scam. There's a lot of money at stake, and the players guard their game literally with their lives.
You know, people come to Bangkok looking for the exotic, but they want it at a knockdown bargain price. Whether it's a bar girl who promises to be your one and only, or a jewellery store selling you knockdown price gems, this is a very expensive place to learn that the best things in life don't come for free.
The world's greatest cities attract visitors by the millions, soft targets for the waiting scammers. I'm Conor Woodman. I've travelled the globe writing about all kinds of trade, and now I'm investigating the tourist trade.
The guidebooks will tell you exactly what to see, but there's one thing they don't tell you. It's a chapter the thieves don't want written.
Using hidden cameras, I'll uncover the scams that are every tourist's nightmare.
I want to see what she does, and I want to see how she does it.
Sorry?
The guy's blocking the door.
I'll meet the scammers, befriend them, and learn the tricks of the trade.
You've got to be joking. 6 times what you charged me to get out there.
I get scammed, so you don't have to. If you'd told me that my assignment in Barcelona would see me in drag on a pickpocket mission with a transsexual prostitute, I'd have laughed at you. But that's me in the furs, and I'm not laughing.
That was a bit slow. That's 20.
20.
It's a long way from my first day in Barcelona, innocently watching a celebration of Catalan culture. I've come here to see if Barcelona lives up to its reputation as one of the pickpocket capitals of the world.
What makes the pickpockets here so good is teamwork. They operate as carefully coordinated teams. But if they've got their team,
I've got mine. I'm going out to get pickpocketed. I'll be followed by my crew who'll be filming on secret cameras. I want to see who the people are and how they work. I want to get to know them and who knows, maybe even become part of the gang. My mission starts on the Ramblas, the main drag through Barcelona, where I've come to meet my fixer, George.
10 million people pass through these streets every year, and every kind of scam happens here. From pickpockets to hustling to prostitution, all of that happens right here.
Right here in the middle of town?
On the middle of town.
Wow. Even though there's police and people and everyone's walking around?
Happens under the very noses of the police. And these people are just as organised with their watch outs and lookouts and all the rest of it.
Right. Keep our eyes open then.
The sheer volume of people packed together, walking up and down, makes this a great hunting ground for pickpockets. Everyone here seems to be either a tourist or someone trying to make money from tourists.
I'm on the Ramblas and George says this is the place where things are just going to kick off, and already someone's just thrown down a game over there and people are starting to play.
This is a variation of a game I've seen before, called three-card Monty. The idea is for players to follow the box they believe the P is under and then bet on the right one. A fun game for all the family? Not exactly. This is a game I suspect you can't win. Getting in with these guys is notoriously difficult. They don't like outsiders, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Put 5 on it.
No, mister. Minimum this one.
How much? Minimum 50?
Yeah, this one.
Too much for me.
Mister, you take this model. Yes. This is from you.
This is from me?
Yes,
this is from me. You're giving me 50?
Yes, but show you 50. No, 50.
No, 50 is too much for me.
The dealer is persuasive. He gives me 50 euros of his own money, which I bet with and lose immediately.
Mister, I'm a photographer. No.
He's up the ante, and now he wants me to bet with 50 euros of my money.
Play or not, mister? I cannot have time, man. Half money.
I'll pay 10. I'll pay 10.
No, minimum 50, man.
I'm beginning to see how this works, but I've got to bring the bet down, or I'll be out of money in minutes.
No.
30, that's all I have. 35. I don't have another 20. 30, we'll do 30.
Mister, I'm a photographer.
I'm losing money here, and fast. That's what I expected. But I've noticed that there are also some people winning. Suddenly the game gets interrupted by a man who wants to speak to the dealer. Without warning, a group of spectators gather round and start pushing the intruder away. It becomes clear that the bystanders I thought were genuine players are actually in on the scam. Sure enough, when the dealer packs up and walks off, he's followed by the same people.
Well, that was a pretty live situation. I mean, those three-card Monty guys are notorious for appearing and disappearing just as quickly. What I didn't anticipate was that someone was going to come and muscle in on the game and a fight was going to break out. Of course, everybody just totally scarpered and they've disappeared. I'm going to have to keep walking up and down and hope that they come back.
George and I walk up the Ramblas in the hope of catching the Find the P gang. We turn down a side street, but can't see them anywhere. As we're walking, I see something that makes me do a double take. I'm not sure if it's a scam, but it's definitely worth a look.
How do they dance?
Random vibrations, my friend.
Vibrations? How much are they?
€5 for 2.
Well, either this is about to be the best €5 I've ever spent, or there's something this guy's not telling me.
So if I take these and I put them, just listen to some music, they dance for me, right?
Take magnet vibration, my friend. Loudspeaker, music, radio.
Can we try them here?
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Police problem.
Police problem?
See, no permission.
And now for the moment of truth.
What happened to that?
I think mine's broken.
लगता है उसका एक सिरा धागे के साथ राडियो के साथ लगाना एक दीवार के साथ लगाना जिसके ऊपर जो खड़ा होता है ये पेपर होता है पेपर इस तरह खड़ा नहीं हो सकता ना
So there's a thread that's almost invisible running between the speaker. He places the dancers on that thread.
राडियो के साथ लगता है
Perhaps I've become a bit of a softie in my old age, but I don't like thinking of some poor kiddie discovering that their magic new toy is a worthless piece of paper. But you've got to applaud the guy for such effective advertising, false as it is. The Dancing Dollies man is constantly involved in a game of hide and seek with the police. As soon as they've gone, he'll be back, and there'll be more people wasting their money. As the sun goes down, my thoughts return to the reason why I came here. Barcelona's infamous pickpockets. Time to get dressed for the night. I'm hoping these wallets are great bait for sticky fingers. It's after midnight and George tells me that this is the time when prostitutes start to openly ply their trade on the Ramblas. Within minutes, we're stopped by some sex workers who aren't backwards in coming forward.
Where are you taking me? No.
I've got a problem. This woman's not interested in what I've got to say, but she seems very keen to say hello to my private parts.
It's too early for that kind of behaviour. I think we should go for a drink while we still can. She reached for my wallet. Definitely, I could feel her. She was trying to pull it out of my pocket.
Same with mine.
Yeah. Well, you know, true to form, straight away, Las Ramblas is packed with pickpockets. Some of these people who are sex workers, men, women, I'm not quite sure, maybe something in between, just come up to you and will put their hands all over you. People reaching for your crotch is quite distracting, and then you can feel the other hand is in your pocket. And a couple of times there, I almost had my wallet taken. I'm sure if I keep walking up and down the road, it's not going to be long before it actually is taken.
It's well past midnight, and now it's obvious who the prostitutes are. But are they the reason for Barcelona's pickpocketing reputation?
He's just come to Barcelona, so we got more drinks, and then we'll be here tomorrow, day after.
Let's go. Okay, let me go with you.
We'll be here for 3-4 days. We'll come and see you another time. But today we're going to have a drink.
Yeah, I think we just go for a drink.
We'll just go have a drink.
We're just going to go for a drink.
Yeah?
She's taking my wallet.
Has she?
Yeah, she's taking my wallet. What? She's taking my wallet. My wallet's gone.
I think that's the one. There she is. That's the wallet.
No, is that
one? My wallet.
I see.
Jamie. Connor.
You take it.
Connor.
I see. It's mine.
Almost immediately, the wallet is handed back to us by one of the girls. No doubt after they'd checked it and found no money inside.
Good trick.
She took it and gave it to you.
I see it on the ground, so that I have to look
no, you're good.
She didn't take it. She took it.
Not the one,
this one.
because I don't need
This one took it and gave it to this one.
No, it's not me. It's the other girl that took it.
No, you took it. Come on.
Not me.
You're the only one who was touching me.
No, not me, really.
Problem.
Now that I've got the girls talking to me, will they explain to me how they took my wallet?
This shows what you did.
Okay.
You had a hand on me like that. Calling me baby.
Yeah,
making me fall in love with you.
I do it like this.
And it's gone again.
Okay, good night.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Got my wallet back.
Not every prostitute that approached us went straight for my pockets, but with one attempted theft and one wallet actually taken, the world's oldest profession has developed a lucrative sideline. And why not? After all, it's good business practice to diversify your income streams.
I mean, it's hard work standing out like this, you know.
Exactly.
You see why so many of them kind of end up, you know, stealing wallets.
Oh, absolutely.
Like there's another one here. Hello.
Hola.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Okay. Let's go sexo.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Why not, baby? Let's go. Very good, very nice.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Mariana.
Oh, estaba un grupo ahí, robando nosotros todo, ¿no? Tocando, robando. ¿Qué pasa con ellos?
Ellas son así, ellas te quieren desplumar todito. Como son ustedes extranjeros, entonces ellas son.
They're putting their hands in my pockets and.
Sí, te dicen así,
Yeah. They're not afraid to touch you.
Porque hay unas que están vigilando y otras que están o sea, hay unas que se pone a ver si no viene la policía.
How come you're not like that?
No, yo trabajo normal. Yo trabajo con lo que me den los hombres.
Mariana must have a unique perspective on what happens on the streets at night.
You know a lot about this. Could we meet up another time, maybe?
Claro, si me dan un regalito.
Sí, ¿por qué no? She says, as long as you give me a little gift. Buenas noches.
Ciao.
Buena suerte también. Ciao, ciao.
I'm back on Las Ramblas, looking for the Find the P gang who scammed me yesterday. Pretty soon, I spot the dealer, so I follow him until he sets up shop. I recognise a lot of the people playing the game. There's no doubt these guys are working together.
Very simple now, left to the right.
Yes.
Bravo. This one?
This?
No, this? No, this one.
This time I'm determined to play for long enough to see how the trick works and hopefully talk to the man who controls it.
50 men.
10. I place a bet, or should I say make a donation, as I'm sure that the dealer's colleagues are the only players that ever win. Just as I put my foot down on the next bet, one of his lookouts raises the alarm. Anxious to keep me interested in playing, the dealer reluctantly stops the game. But not quickly enough. The police swoop in and march him away. As long as he's not arrested, this could be my chance to talk to him. The police let our man go. He introduces himself as Michael from Kosovo. He's not happy after his chat with the police.
Looking from 3 days. Looking what I have.
These are all tickets from 3
all
days?
Ticket.
From 3 days?
From 3 days. All ticket I give.
For the game?
Yeah.
And how much is each one of these?
Michael's picked up so many of these fines over the years that he's made a special arrangement with the authorities to pay off his debt in instalments.
This month 50, next month 50. When I don't have money, I loan from people. Next month 50. I am kind with police.
Apart from routine harassment from the police, Michael's biggest problem is gangsters trying to muscle in on the scam.
One last year coming, but
What was that about?
they say I need 50% from this money. When we have victim.
Yeah.
You are victim.
I'm the victim.
Yeah, you are the victim.
So you got my €30, he wanted half.
I want half. I say, what you want?
So does that happen a lot? People walking up and down trying to just take the money from each other?
Here is a lot of problems. When you are not strong, people don't here, man. Believe me.
Michael lives in a dog-eat-dog world where only the strong or clever survive. He doesn't seem to have much sympathy for his players. Calling them victims is very revealing.
So when you're playing the game here in Barcelona, how much money can you make in a day?
15, 20,000 euro from 7, 8 months.
Do you think it's like a magic trick?
Magic.
It's
no,
like kind of
magic. We can say magic, we can say this, but it's cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
I go buy one here.
Okay. Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, when you see me, I go inside.
Okay. This guy's absolutely nuts. It's just like, he's so unpredictable. I don't know whether he's just going to explode at any second. But he's been quite frank in explaining to me kind of where he's from and how he works. What I really want him to do is show me how the game works and how he makes sure that he wins every time and that the punters always lose. But I have to wait for him to go and get a beer. I'm going to hit Michael with a proposition. I just hope he's crazy enough to go for it. OK, how about we do it this way? You do the game, I come and help you, bring in the tourist. I'd be on your team.
But you cannot do it.
Yeah, I can just give you the. I can you play the game. I can be like one of your group.
No, man.
Why? I can help.
I have one group 30 years. Before in Berlin, you know West, Ost. You know how much money I take from one day?
How much?
150, 200,000 mark. I am 2-3 times million in my life. Millionaire. I am millionaire.
Where is it? Where is it? What have you done with it?
Cocaine casino. Allah had no heroin.
I don't know if I really believe Michael's millionaire story. You've put $1 million up your nose.
10 million.
Maybe all the drugs have distorted his sense of reality. But whatever money he has made, he seems to have spent it. You're going to play now?
Yes.
Can I come?
Yes.
I can come? Michael agrees to give me a more forensic view of how he operates the scam. It's straightforward.
This is mean Freud. I do this one. You give him money, you take this. You understand? Now.
He has two games. One where his colleagues win to entice passing tourists. In this game, the P is easy to follow. The tourist watches the shuffle briefly, and thinking there's an easy win on offer, he gets his money out.
Left to the right, looking. Now this or this, looking. 1, 2, 3.
Now it's the second game. Michael uses sleight of hand to pick up the P and place it under another box. The player makes their bet and loses.
This one lost. You like to open this one? You like try? That one is not.
That one. No.
This one is.
So you can't win. You can't win because
you can't win. I can put this. I want. I like. You cannot voice bomb never in your life. This or this.
It's a simple trick that most people could perfect with a little practice. But the scam can't be done alone. Once the victim's found, Michael relies on the gang to coax them into playing a game they can't win. And the gang members are on constant lookout for the police. As soon as they spot them, they give Michael the signal to pack up the game. As I'm about to leave, Michael gives me my money back, which I'm certain is not something that happens very often. Well, you don't meet a gang like Michael and his friends very often. I'm absolutely exhausted just trying to keep up with them for 5 minutes. You know, you can see it's an awful lot of work for not very much money some days. But the thing is, every now and again, they draw somebody in, and when they do, the amount of money they can take them for, well, the sky's the limit. I came to Barcelona to find a pickpocket maestro, but I still haven't made any progress there yet. It's all getting a little bit frustrating, but I've got an idea. It's time for some retail therapy. I've arranged to go shopping with Mariana, the transsexual prostitute I met last night.
Mira, hay muchos zapatos. Está guapa. Ese está guapo, mira. It's beautiful.
We're getting a new look together so we can hang out tonight on the Ramblas.
Para tu primera vez está bien.
I'm quite tall, though. I feel quite self-conscious. I'm quite tall. You don't think I'm too tall?
No, porque cuando en la calle, cuando es más alta, se gusta mejor.
Mariana denies being a pickpocket, but she says she's learnt enough from the street to be able to show me just how easy it is to take wallets off people. Finally, it's back to hers for the transformation and to work out a plan for tonight.
Is it easy to pickpocket someone on the Ramblas?
Por lo general siempre van en dos, son dos personas. La una le saca y se la pasa a la otra y la otra ¿cómo se llama? Le saca el dinero y se lo vuelven y lo enamoran de nuevo y se lo vuelven a poner.
Okay, right. And what kind of guy are we looking for then tonight?
Tiene que ser un extranjero porque un español no se le puede hacer, porque el español por lo general denuncia y...
So we're looking for a tourist, what, a drunk tourist?
Un turista que esté borracho o que esté muy vicioso, que le guste andar viendo a las chicas en la calle.
So you go in and do the hello, baby, take the wallet out,
yeah,
and I walk past and take it from you.
Sí.
You're not going to run off and leave me?
No, porque tenemos que, si es buen dinero, se lo sacamos y tenemos que irnos de la Rambla, porque si el hombre nos llega a reconocer, nos vamos las dos.
Bit of mutton dressed as lamb. I think this is more mutton dressed as mutton.
No, sí. A los hombres les gusta todo.
Now for the moment of truth. Will we be able to pickpocket a passerby without getting caught? Of course, anything we do take, we'll give straight back. I'm nervous and not sure how the punters are going to react. And they said this job involved going undercover. This wasn't exactly what I had in mind. But if this is what it takes, then this is what it takes. Is it the colour of my eyeshadow? Or is it my nylon wig? Either way, the punters just don't seem interested tonight. How are we going to rob someone if no one will approach us? Perhaps an old cliché will do the trick. Hey, sailor.
Yeah.
At last, our luck's in. Hey, what about this guy?
Yeah.
This guy coming here, he looks pretty drunk.
Yeah.
We do him? We do him? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm following. You go ahead.
Hola. Hello. ¿Cómo estás?
First, Mariana stops our victim by hooking his arm.
Te vas a cansar. ¿Y qué haces?
Then she skillfully slides out his wallet and hands it off to me. Money out and the wallet back in the pocket in seconds.
¿Cómo estás?
I'm shocked at how easy it is.
Okay, ciao, bebé.
Ciao. If I can do it, anyone can. And it proves that tourists must be particularly careful.
Come on.
I can't leave that guy though and not have his money. But tonight, I'm a tart with a heart, and I give the money back. Sorry, we're doing recreation up there, but I need to give you back your money. Okay. I'm not really a woman.
No.
I have to say, this gives me quite a buzz. We don't have to wait long to do it again.
Hola. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Come on. Vamos.
This time all the adrenaline is making my hands shake. It's a struggle to get the money out of the wallet.
I see.
Hello. But Mariana manages to keep our man very happy.
Come on, we go.
No.
Ciao. That was a bit slow. Well, it's 20.
20.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Excuse me.
Sorry, listen. We're just making a film down there, and we just took some money from you.
Hey, was a fool?
No, you weren't. You weren't a fool. Happens to everybody. Happens to everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure you have your money.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
The thing about this is that it's just so simple, at least the way Marianne does it. You know, by being a little bit amorous towards a drunk tourist, that wallet comes out of the pocket all too easily. Marianne's going to stay here till 5 a.m. Me? My feet are killing me. I'm off to bed. Marianne, ciao.
Okay,
See you.
sure.
Mwah. See you later.
Ciao.
I've learnt a few things that you don't read about in Barcelona guidebooks. When you gamble in a street game, you're not a player, you're a victim. When a strange lady takes you by the arm, then be on your guard and keep one hand on your wallet. Opportunistic thieving by prostitutes doesn't explain why it's become one of Europe's pickpocketing capitals. Somewhere in this city there are some of the most skillful pickpockets in the world, and I'm determined to find one of them. I've arranged to meet a woman who's made a name for herself. She's called Eliana.
Hey, Eliana.
Hola.
She has a unique job. She's Barcelona's self-styled pickpocket vigilante. Someone who spends their time hunting for pickpockets must have a good idea where the best places are to find them.
También suele ser un punto frecuente de robos. Aquí no hay ninguna cámara y esta escalera es súper habitual verlos aquí robando, ¿sabes?
But it's not only the camera's blind spots that make the metro such a favourite place for pickpockets.
El nuevo alcalde le interesaba el tema de la gente que está vendiendo ilegalmente arriba en las calles, pero lo que está en el subsuelo que no se ve no interesa a nadie. Entonces esto no puede ser porque el metro mueve mucha gente y no es lógico que tengamos 600 carteristas operando en una línea de metro todos los días. No es lógico, no es normal y eso tiene que acabarse.
600 pickpockets every day. That's a staggering amount. That means the chances of us running into some must be pretty high.
Oh, ¿qué pasa? Es la puerta.
Unseen by me, something has caught Eliana's attention. She switches into vigilante mode.
Recomiendo vigilancia con sus cosas. Posibles carteristas, pickpocket, cuidado. 4. Uno subió y 3 quedaron en el segundo vagón, pero ya avisé. Lo que pasa es que
After 3 years of chasing pickpockets, Eliana recognises a lot of the culprits' faces. She can also detect them by their body language.
Y lo ves, muchas veces se nota porque están observando, están vigilando a ver a quién van a robar. Y cuando llega el metro ya lo ves cómo se acerca, o sea, solamente falta observar un poco.
Then as we wait for the next train to arrive, she gestures for me and the crew to move out of sight.
sacada. Carterista, fuera. Pickpocket, fuera, carterista.
As the suspect is led away by the security guard, Eliana explains what just happened.
Tenía controlada una persona con un bolso de color claro. Iba a robar allí, ¿sabes?
But to me, the woman looked no different from any other passenger on the metro. Trying to spot pickpockets would be practically impossible for the average visitor.
What advice would you give to tourists?
Yo doy por consejo que las cosas de valor, pasaporte, tarjetas de crédito y todo lo demás, todo lo que tenga valor, lo llevéis en un lugar seguro. Nada de llevar las cosas a la espalda. No, en la espalda no, porque tienes un gran cartel que dice róbame. Otra cosa, vigilar mucho las escaleras. Cuando subes unas escaleras, aunque lleves el bolso delante, tienes que vigilar siempre, poner la mano en tu bolso.
Gracias.
A ti.
Okay.
Gracias.
Ciao,
Adiós,
Eliana.
chao.
Okay. You know, Eliana and I have quite similar missions here in Barcelona. We're always on the lookout for pickpockets. The difference is she wants to stop them doing what they do. I want to get in with them and see how they do it.
Back outside, I think I might have a lead. Our fixer George has been approached by a young man called Danny. Danny says he's been observing us for the last few days. George tells him that we're on the lookout for pickpockets. According to Danny, if we want to know about pickpockets in Barcelona, then he's the man we have to talk to.
He also says if I go down there and act like a tourist, that he'll take my wallet off me without me noticing. Well, I'm going to do that and see if he's as good as he says he is.
George has told me to walk past the metro. I've no idea what Danny looks like.
I've got my wallet in my back pocket and I've got my map. I'm going to walk down the Ramblas like any tourist would. The thief is down there somewhere. He says he's going to take my wallet from me. What he doesn't know is that we'll be covering the whole thing with secret hidden cameras. So if the wallet goes, we'll see exactly how he operates.
Behaving like a typical tourist with map in hand, I walk up to a newspaper stand and buy a postcard.
Great, thank you. Hello.
It's good,
Hello.
the Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Look, the Barcelona.
Yeah.
Look. Look.
Yeah.
Look. Yes, man.
All right, mate. Oh, the wallet's gone. The wallet's gone. Wallet's gone. Have we got him? Have we got him? Don't lose him. Well, I got pickpocketed. I could see how he did it. I have to say, though, that I noticed it was happening, and in a real-life situation, I can't say that I wouldn't have noticed, and I don't know what I would have done, whether I would have given chase or what. Unfortunately, he's disappeared. But I do have his number, and I do want to talk to him again.
A bit later, I give Danny a ring. He explains that after he took my wallet, he spotted the police nearby and decided to leave. He suggests we meet up later that evening.
I've no idea what this guy's motivations are or what it is that he wants to tell me, and in fact, I still don't know if he's even the real deal, but I'm about to find out. Hey, I recognise you.
It's good?
Good, how are you?
Yes, okay.
This looks like a nice, respectable part of town. It's not where I'd expect to find the home of a professional pickpocket. I'm even more surprised when we get inside to find that Danny has arranged for his mother, his uncle, and other members of his extended family to be at home to meet me.
How did you get into it?
Venido de Romania, no hay trabajo, pequeño, no hay casa, solo amigo robar. Yo mirar, robar. Un pickpocket puedes tener mucho dinero de golpe, pero trabajar tienes mucho dinero poco a poco.
What's the most you ever made in one day?
Un día en 4 años el máximo que he ganado 8.000 euros, máximo, un día. En España la ley, si yo robar 3 días a veces, después libertad.
How much time have you spent in prison?
3 días, 14 veces.
And it's always 3 days?
Yes, solo 3 days.
Right.
3 days.
And so that's just normal for you?
Romania, 5 euros, robar, 3 años cárcel.
3
Año cárcel.
año?
Yes.
Oh, so in Romania you'd get 3 years for €5.
Yes.
And here you get 3 days. So there must be a queue of pickpockets waiting to get into Spain.
See?
Sorry, I just forgot. I find it quite funny that your mum knows so much about pickpocketing as well.
Sí, mi madre también ha robado mucho, de tienda, de todo. Mucho. Ha robado mucho. Pero ahora tiene su edad, ahora quiere tranquila. Yo aún tengo 20 años más, puedo pickpockets. No problem. Pickpockets, el primer casa. Romania.
It's a house of pickpockets.
Yeah. Sí.
How important is it to have a good team around you?
No equipo, no puedo. Imposible.
Can anybody become part of your gang? I mean, could I do it, for example? Could I come with you and do what you do?
No.
Right.
Porque es una vida muy dura. Muy, muy dura. No lo sabes cuando lo coge policía, que no viene a casa, que no...
Yeah. But obviously, I mean,
difícil.
it's difficult and it's hard, I understand. But at the same time, I want to see you do it. I want to see you do it for real. So I want to come with you while you're doing it. I want to see you doing it. We want to film you doing it. The only thing I'm going to have to say, though, if we're filming it and you do pick someone's pocket, we're going to have to give the money back.
For me, no problem. Superman. Robin Hood. Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Yes.
It's not every day that you have dinner with a household of thieves. For Danny, Barcelona is an irresistible economic magnet. Spain's relaxed laws on pickpocketing mean the rewards for Danny far outweigh the risks. And he really must see the risks as minimal if he's prepared to let me and the camera crew tag along while he and his gang go about their work. Tomorrow, I'm in for a very unusual experience. The following morning, there's an undeniable sense of tension in the air. Will today be the day when I finally get to see some action? Danny and his uncle show up on time with a third member of the team called Chris. I can't detect any hint of nervousness on their part. They seem amused by the idea of wearing hidden cameras and filming everything that happens on our pickpocketing mission.
Okay, let's do it.
Danny has decided against doing the actual pickpocketing today. He'll act as decoy while Chris does the thieving and his uncle keeps lookout for the police.
Give it to Danny. Danny goes first. He can go curtain.
This is one of the more random afternoons of my life, going pickpocketing with 3 Romanians.
Before we even reach the platform, the boys go to work. Chris tries to slip his right hand inside a woman's bag. Just as he's about to lift something, she suddenly stops to look around. When we reach the platform, I'm expecting us to wait for the next train to arrive, but the boys have other ideas. Chris walks immediately behind the woman in the flowery skirt to do the actual lift. Danny walks alongside Chris, who will hand him the stolen item. His uncle brings up the rear so that no one behind them can see the crime is actually taking place. Chris's hand seems to be inside the woman's bag for the longest time, but still he comes out with nothing. As we hunt around for targets, dipping in and out of the carriages, we're not moving as passengers, but as predators. We spot some tourists carrying heavy luggage and pursue them like lions culling a herd. This time, Chris successfully steals an item from the victim's pocket. It's a pair of reading glasses, which Danny hands back to their owner. He's quick though, isn't he?
You didn't feel it?
Yeah, I didn't feel a thing. I mean, I'm trying to keep up with him. I'm exhausted. We've captured our first successful pickpocket on camera, but Danny tells me we're only just getting warmed up. Yeah, we're going to do another one. What I find most shocking is how oblivious people are. Take this lady, for example. She pulls her bag away just before Chris has a chance to rob her. But has she got wise? Clearly not, since she doesn't mind getting on the train with us a few moments later. I'm just starting to think this is too easy when our luck runs out. We get stopped by a plainclothes policeman who shows us his ID, a gun, and a pair of handcuffs. I don't carry my passport. There's thieves on these trains. It's not
thieves on this train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not sensible to carry your passport with you.
Acabo de decir a los carteristas, me detrás de un tío que dice que es de la televisión inglesa, con un cámara, un señor con papeles, y yo de estos nada. This person at Pickpockets.
Okay.
You are with this person. I don't know that you are making a film.
Well, I'll show you. See the camera?
I look in the camera.
Yeah. The policeman orders us off the train. Convincing him that we're doing this to uncover scams, not commit them, is not going to be easy.
Sí, una cámara de televisión. Que le están enseñando cómo se roba en Barcelona. Esto es increíble. Ah, tú no robas.
No, ahora. Ahora no robar. Robar esto chico, un auto que está tutto aquí.
Chico robar.
No, un auto.
Agente no.
No agente de España.
No agente ahora. Ahora. Ayer sí. They work every day in the same stations.
You've caught them before?
Yeah. The law in Spain is perfect for pickpockets. They pay 200 euros, 400 euros, and they are free.
Right.
It's a good job.
Right. It makes your job a hard job, though, right?
It's a better job than mine. More money than me. Maybe than you. They are two of the most famous pickpockets in Barcelona.
The two of the most famous pickpockets in Barcelona?
Yeah.
There's no doubt that Danny and his mates are the real deal. I mean, they're like a tidal wave of theft just going through this metro, and it's no surprise to hear the police say that they're two of Barcelona's most famous pickpockets.
After our encounter with the police, I'm ready to call it a day, but Danny and the boys are having none of it. As we exit the subway, they target a new victim, and our man's sticky fingers go back to work. Chris manages to take a wallet out from inside her jacket. He hands it to Danny, who immediately gives it back to her. Can you just make sure that you have everything? That you have everything in your purse? It's okay. Okay. You went under, you went up and in and out, and she didn't notice. It's very good. Very good. As soon as they see anything vulnerable, they go right in for the kill. You know, no fear, no hanging around. They are absolutely ruthless. The boys go dashing after yet another victim. Okay, follow them. By the time I catch up, they've already attempted to pickpocket a woman who's caught them in the act. You see how upset people get when they find other people sticking their hands in their pockets. I don't want to be part of something that's causing people distress, and I'm no longer sure I can trust my pickpocketing colleagues to stick to our ground rules. Did you take anything? No, but she caught you. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable now. I mean, you can see that girl, who was Spanish, by the way, caught them red-handed with their hand in her bag, and she really wasn't happy, and she reacted badly, and she, understandably she's really upset. And as good as they are, the other side of what they do is being indifferent, I guess, to the reaction that they get from people. And as much as I can appreciate the skill of it, I'm finding the other side of it a bit difficult to deal with. Yeah, she's scared. I mean, normal, yeah. As I say goodbye to Danny, I feel strangely conflicted. I'm satisfied because I found what I've been looking for, Barcelona's best pickpockets. And yet somehow, I feel guilty. The locals say that whatever it is you're looking for, you can find it in their city. Barcelona is undoubtedly a liberal place, and that's a large part of its tourist appeal. But Spain's relaxed laws on petty crime make it a magnet for pickpockets who prey on those tourists. And while a new campaign by the police has managed to significantly reduce the number of robberies in Barcelona, there are still a staggering 2,000 a week, and tourists are often the targets. In spite of this, there are record numbers of visitors coming here, and Barcelona remains one of the world's most attractive cities, warts and all. The world's greatest cities attract visitors by the millions, soft targets for the waiting scammers. I'm Conor Woodman. I've travelled the globe writing about all kinds of trade, and now I'm investigating the tourist trail. The guidebooks will tell you exactly what to see, but there's one thing they don't tell you. It's a chapter the thieves don't want written. Using hidden cameras, I'll uncover the scams that are every tourist's nightmare.
I want to see what she does, and I want to see how she does it.
The guy's blocking the door. I'll meet the scammers, befriend them, and learn the tricks of the trade. Got to be joking. 6 times what you charged me to get out there. I get scammed, so you don't have to. I'm undercover at Carnival in Rio, and it's madness. I've been swamped by partygoers, and it feels like everyone has their eye on my wallet.
You can hear the guys behind her as she's talking about how to take it. Wallet's gone. I didn't even realise.
Rio is the most visited city in the Southern Hemisphere. For 4 days every February or March, 5 million people descend on the city for what has become one of the biggest parties in the world, Carnival. Despite the authorities' efforts to police the festivities, it remains a real magnet for street criminals. I may look like I'm here to party, but in fact, I'm here to get behind the scenes and reveal just how Rio's street hustling economy really operates. First up is Copacabana, one of Rio's most visited beaches and a real hotbed for petty thieves.
The crew have been staking out Copacabana Beach, and we found a couple of guys operating as pickpockets.
So I'm going to pose as a tourist and set up in the middle of their patch.
I'm going to be using this bag as bait. It contains a secret camera. I'm also going to be filming them from a pair of sunglasses that contains another secret camera. Let's go and catch a thief.
To pull off this elaborate sting operation, we have multiple cameras covering all angles. As well as my sunglasses and the camera disguised in the bum bag, we also have members of the crew posing with what look like tourist cameras. Bernardo, the camera assistant, has a shot from behind. Translator Letitia has struck up a conversation with the girls in front of me in order to get a clear view. And it's not long before we're in business.
Sorry.
Hello?
Look for me.
Sorry?
Look for me. Swim.
You're going for a swim?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you want me to look after your stuff?
Yeah, okay.
Leave it here, it's fine.
Yeah.
No problem. How long will you be?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's
very hot. Very hot.
So 1 minute.
Okay. 2 minutes. Okay, fine, no problem. Yeah, my bag's gone. It's convenient.
I was caught completely unaware, but luckily the 5 cameras missed nothing. Here's what happened. Pickpocket number 1 comes up and gains my trust. Whilst he distracts me, pickpocket number 2 approaches from behind and is caught red-handed on hidden cameras, stealing my bag.
Letitia, are you standing by in case I need some translation here? Hey. Whoa. Just a second. 1 moment. Before you take these. Where's my bag? My bag is gone.
No stand.
My bag. Under the chair.
Bagage.
Gone. Same time as you're talking to me.
Roubaram?
Same time you're talking to me.
Não. Eu não tenho a ver com isso, não.
Letitia, come in. She's with me too.
A gente é uma equipe, a gente tá aqui trabalhando junto, a gente tava observando.
It's okay, it's no problem. I know what happened.
Mas eu não tenho a ver com isso, eu não fiz isso.
Come on. There's no problem. I don't want to make any trouble. No problem with the police or anything like that. Just want to talk to you a little bit. What's your name? Junior. Connor. Pleased to meet you, Junior.
Okay.
Junior realises that honesty is his best policy, and he calls his sidekick back to return my bag.
Ah, the accomplice. Ah.
Está sendo filmado.
Obrigado. It was really good. Even though he doesn't want to be in the film.
Luckily, Junior does agree to speak on camera.
That's quite a neat trick that you just played. You know, to distract me by talking to me. I completely was focused on you and didn't realise that your friend was stealing my bag there. That's pretty good.
Você estava de bobeira, tuas coisas estavam ali, você não percebeu e a gente agiu, entendeu?
Are you always on the lookout for opportunities?
É, a todo momento, né?
And is now during the carnival, is it a particularly good time for doing this kind of thing?
Melhor momento que tem, melhor momento. E é o momento que a gente consegue fazer o nosso 13º salário, né? É o tempo que a gente consegue fazer a nossa grana para juntar para o ano inteiro.
So how much money can you make during carnival?
How much? Dá pra gente arrumar aí mais ou menos, sei lá, uns 8 mil, 10 mil reais assim.
That's pretty good. That's nearly a couple of $1,000 a day.
As a skilled operator, Junior has various tricks up his sleeve. Using me as an accomplice, he agrees to show me another of his well-honed techniques.
Here, spotted a bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
To demo the scam, we're using 2 crew members to sit in as unsuspecting tourists.
You've seen a bag behind you?
Sim, tá certo.
Right.
Once the bag has been spotted, the operation begins.
Eu olho as suas costas,
Fine.
Você olha as minhas. Vou cavar buraco. Look for me.
I'm looking.
As the lookout, my responsibility is to pick the opportune moment to take the bag. It's essential to move fast. Within seconds, we have the loot and are away from the scene of the crime.
How many bags do you think are buried under Copacabana Beach?
Se tivesse ainda, não tivesse mais esse trator que revira a areia, eu acho que ia ter mais que, sei lá, uns 200 cemitérios de bolsas aí.
I've barely had time to put on my sunscreen, and already I'm on first-name terms with one of Rio's hustlers.
Taxi! Taxi! Taxi!
It can't always be this easy, can it?
Olá! Olá! Tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
Primeira vez em Rio?
First time Carnival.
First time.
First time Carnival. Yeah.
Oh, Deus. No meio da rua. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Louco, crazy.
Yeah.
Most cities I've been to have some form of taxi trick. My guess is Rio will be no exception.
Pão de açúcar.
Ah, the Sugarloaf Mountain. Yeah.
Bonito, né?
Yeah. Very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
What else in Rio?
Woman.
Women.
It's beautiful women.
Beautiful women.
The best woman in the world, no? Okay.
Best, you think so?
I'm taking a short ride along the beach, and it shouldn't cost more than 20 reals, or $10.
How much is that?
6 reals.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, sir.
But as soon as I hand the money over, it's clear that something is wrong.
Sir, o senhor tá me dando 5 reais. 16 reais, senhor. O senhor me deu 5.
No, I gave you 50.
Tá faltando, senhor.
I gave you 50.
O senhor me deu 5 reais, senhor. 5.
No.
Senhor, I'm sorry.
No, I gave you...
Sorry, senhor. O senhor me deu 5 reais, senhor.
I gave you 50.
Ok, senhor. O senhor me deu 5 reais. Não, senhor, pode olhar. O senhor me deu 5 reais, senhor. Você tá dando 16, senhor.
I gave you 50.
O senhor me deu 5 reais, senhor. 5 é 5 reais.
My friend,
5 reais.
my friend. I gave you 50. I gave you 50, not 5.
Tá, não, o senhor me deu 5, não 50, não
okay,
50.
Wait.
The driver refuses to back down, and I'm getting nowhere. It's time to reveal my sting.
See the camera? See the camera?
Okay.
We're filming.
Mm-hmm.
We're filming. Wait,
okay,
one moment. Old taxi trick is fine. I understand what he's doing. He can keep the money if he comes to talk to us a little bit about some of that trick and some of his other tricks.
Amigo, tá de boa, ele entende, ele já percebeu o que tu fez.
É bom que sejamos amigos, né? Que não tenha uma impressão de ter vindo aqui no Rio e ter acontecido uma coisa desagradável, ok?
So, the old switch the note trick.
Ah, isso é bem antigo.
How do you do it?
Eu tenho já as notas preparadas, ela de certa forma no meu bolso ou debaixo da minha perna. Assim que a pessoa entra no carro, que eu vejo que ela é uma vítima fácil, eu já tenho isso preparado comigo.
And do you ever get caught doing it?
Pode ser que sim, mas quando a gente percebe na pessoa que tem a possibilidade de fazer isso, é 100% seguro. Porque a pessoa quando vem pra cá a primeira vez fica, né, vendo isso tudo aí, não tá se importando, ok. Não tem estresse, você não fica nervoso, porque é uma coisa que você faz praticamente todo dia. É, também, né? Dependendo do...
My driver, Laro, is clearly proud of his skills. He tells me he is what Brazilians call a malandro, a lovable rogue who uses dexterity and charisma to get his way.
O verdadeiro malandro é aquele que convence você de que você tá errado. De que no caso dos 50, ele deu 5, não deu 50. Certo? É isso aí.
So a good malandro can convince a tourist of anything.
Vou botar aí 95%. O meu negócio é no desenrolado. Entrou no carro, entendeu? Aí é tudo no desenrolado. Se deixar eu falar, vai acontecer.
You know, you just have to love Rio. Even their scammers operate with this kind of charm and a smile. They even have their own word for it, malandragem. You know, it's scamming, but it's scamming plus. They take it to a whole new level.
It's clear that for many people, scamming is a way of life. It's ingrained in their psyche. Night falls. It's time to leave the beach and head to the birthplace of the Malandro, Lapa. Right in the center of Rio, Lapa is famous for its nightlife, a heady mix of partygoers, prostitutes, transvestites and drug users. It's the old bohemian heart of Rio and a real playground for sinners, where it's said anything can happen.
Ai, beer for me. Parlo inglês.
Don't speak English?
No, no.
No, you just want me to buy you a drink.
Drink, vem, compra pra mim aqui. Vem, bebê. Dai.
Yeah, I'll buy you a drink. What do you want?
Faz uma caipirinha aqui pra mim, por favor.
You get one for me too.
Ah?
And one for me too.
Fazer só uma, tá? Metade, metade. Não vem perder. Tá bem, né?
Should I do two?
Não.
Why not? Two.
Não, só uma.
It's not long before I make a new friend. This girl seems pretty insistent, but I'm not keen to share a drink with a total stranger.
What are you having?
Beer.
Beer?
Yeah.
Okay, a beer.
Carnival, querido. No?
No, it's good. It's good.
Good,
It's good.
né?
Yeah, it's good.
Olha como eu sou bonita. Gostou? Apertadinho aqui.
No, it's fine.
Depois você vai pra onde?
I'm not telling you.
Ai, não posso saber esse segredo, não. A gente pode ir pra outro lugar reservado. Prostituta.
Oh, okay. Is it only for tourists?
Turistas e brasileiros.
She's certainly forthcoming. Junior, the beach hustler, told me about prostitutes spiking drinks with a drug they call Goodnight Cinderella. I wonder if that's why she wanted to share a drink with me. There's only one way to find out.
How does it work?
Como é que faz? É um remédio de dormir forte que bota no seu copo aí, querido. Você toma, dorme, acorda só 2 dias depois. Sem nada. Até a virgindade vai embora.
Right. If you put it in my drink now, how long does it take before I start to feel, woozy and fall asleep?
15 minutos.
Okay, so you have to rob me here in the street?
Não, depois que eu te desse, você ia ficar, você já não ia ter mais noção do que eu tava fazendo, aí eu já te levava para um hotel, pegava seu número do cofre, pegava tudo e roubava e ia embora.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. This is an extraordinary confession.
Do you have some on you now?
É, tu quer? Deixa eu segurar pra você.
No. Thanks. I'm keeping this one very close.
Eu vou botar o remédio. Não, pra depois comer o rabo dele.
Well, it was really nice meeting you, and I'm glad I bought you a drink and you didn't buy me a drink. Bye.
É 3 pra casar.
24 hours in Rio. A bag stolen, scammed in a cab, almost drugged and robbed of everything I own. I think I'm in the right place. Most people come to Carnival to watch the big samba parade, which takes place over Carnival weekend. But the parties start days before. Junior has invited me to a street party in Santa Teresa, one of Rio's oldest neighborhoods, on a hill above Lapa.
So tell me a bit about this party that we're going to.
Todo mundo que vem para o Brasil geralmente vem para cá. Então esse bloco surgiu já tem muito tempo. E é um sucesso. É uma união de classes. E assim vai juntando o playboy, o rico, o cara famoso que é ator, entendeu? Então isso é uma união de tribos, na verdade.
During Carnival, the street parties, like the beaches, attract hordes of tourists and offer great work opportunities for pickpockets.
I'm going to put a secret camera on you here. Okay, we put this around here.
To catch a thief, we're going to use a thief.
You need to keep an eye on, all right, my wallet. I'm going to put my secret camera here around the back as well. So if someone comes in from behind, we can see it getting stolen. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're going to be covered. We're going to be covered. If there's anyone out there, we'll see them. We'll see them. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. For sure.
For sure.
Okay? All right.
Vamos Carnaval? Carmelitas?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay.
As well as Junior's and my hidden cameras, we're also accompanied by my translator, Letitia, who's carrying a camera disguised in her bag. But turning snitch in Brazil isn't a laughing matter, and we've been told to be very careful.
How do we spot thieves in the crowd? What kind of things are we looking out for?
Porque tá todo mundo fantasiado, todo mundo diferente, não tem como tu identificar exatamente a pessoa que vai fazer isso. Mas acontece o tempo todo.
If you were pickpocketing here, what kind of things would you be looking out for?
Exatamente o que você está fazendo.
Wallets in back pockets.
Muita gente que não, de repente nem faz isso, mas de ver, pô, gringo e tal, aquela porra, não, vamos pegar.
With the party in full swing, we get further into the crowds. There's a surge, and we find ourselves in the middle of a mob of people. Some of my fellow partygoers are making me feel on edge.
Behind her actually talking about how to take it.
Call me paranoid, but everyone looks suspicious.
It's a really horrible feeling. Yeah, Carl, get out of it.
But there isn't a way out. I'm trapped. I was warned, and I was expecting it, but the thief was so skilled, I didn't feel my wallet being stolen. I can't be sure who took it, but looking back at the hidden footage, the man in the blue and white shirt, disguised with big sunglasses and an afro wig, is hanging suspiciously behind us. My bag cam captures him getting closer to me and sees him raising his hand in what looks like a move to get into my back pocket. But what's incredible is despite multiple cameras and Junior watching my back, I still can't be 100% sure of the culprit's identity. Even if it was the man in blue and white, he was without doubt a slick operator. So what is it that motivates guys like Junior to become pickpockets? He lives in one of Rio's many notorious slums, Favela Tavares Basto. What's it like growing up in a favela?
Pô, o cara mora aqui numa casa dessa, com 3 irmãos, pai, mãe, tia, prima. Ele vai no médico de manhã com a mãe dele, tá todo mundo abarrotado no ônibus. E ele vê um carro do lado que saindo da garagem, de um apartamento de 1 por andar. O cara com um carro, uma pessoa no carro, sabe? Isso vai te causando revolta, isso vai acabar te fazendo partir pro lado errado, né? Perder a razão.
Saúde.
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 Eu adolescente, estudando, fazendo as coisas certas, passando de ano. Pô, aí chegando no final do ano, queria ter uma bicicleta, não tinha, entendeu? E assim vai a tua vida, acabei roubando uma e foi se tornando grande a história, entendeu? Isso é um vício. A adrenalina, você se sente eufórico, você quer fazer. Quando você faz, tem aquela satisfação. E a galera que tá contigo, pô, caraca, tu é sinistro, tu roubou o gringo, entendeu? É um jogo mesmo, né? Assim, pelo menos eu tava levando e sempre levei como um jogo. Uma hora eu tô ganhando, uma hora eu tô perdendo. E assim vai.
Sure, being a pickpocket has much to do with poverty. But not everyone in the shantytown is a thief. For Junior, it's as much about the thrill. All of Rio is getting ready for Carnival's main attraction, the Samba Parade. A fierce competition between the city's top samba schools, who parade their skills in a highly orchestrated show. The schools represent different neighbourhoods in Rio. Like football clubs, they're embedded in the communities and attract fanatical supporters. It's a huge industry. Victory in the parade is worth over $2.5 million. Fans will go to any lengths to help their school win. Junior has asked me to support his team, Portela, in traditional style with some good old-fashioned magic. This offers me the perfect opportunity to investigate what I suspect to be another con. Macumba is an Afro-Brazilian religion, and ceremonies are advertised all over town. I'm putting my money behind my team, but tourists looking for a supposedly authentic experience sign up for all sorts of rituals for health, love, and good luck. Okay, I've set my meeting up with a Macumba, but first I have to fill out a shopping list. Strange shopping list that includes a mirror, a doll, some white clothes, a headdress, some cloths, even some animals. Right, let's go shopping. Aruda. Apparently, these items are all necessary to perform my ritual. I believe you. I trust you. I'm not sure what all these things are for, but I've been given the address of a Macumba market, which conveniently sells all the items on my list. How many stores do you know that sell popcorn, coffins, swords, headdress, white? Kind of spooky, that.
Ah, o boneco é aquele da Oxum, né?
Do you have to have some kind of commercial arrangement with the Macumbas that send customers here?
Trabalho. Vários. Muitos. Muitos pais de santo. Todos os filhos deles compram tudo aqui.
Yeah.
É recompensado. Se a gente precisar de fazer algum trabalho, eles fazem, não cobram nada, entendeu?
Oh wow, so you got free wishes for life.
É bom, né? É bom.
Who are you hoping is going to win the Sambadrome competition?
Salgueiro.
We're on different sides then, because I'm taking all this to go and do my ritual for Portela.
Não, mas eu já fiz pro Salgueiro. 65.
It's not cheap, is it?
all quite convenient. You make an appointment with the Macumba, and the Macumba gives you a shopping list, and you come to one shop and pretty much knock everything off the shopping list, and the only thing that the shop stocks is the stuff on the shopping list. It's a nice little arrangement, isn't it? Obrigado. Okay, ciao. But I'm still not done. All right, obrigado. Ciao. $70 later, I'm kitted out for my ritual. Right, well, I'm off to meet the priest to do my Macumba. Feels a little bit odd. I've got a bag full of bric-a-brac, an outfit that makes me look like one of the village people, and 2 birds in a box. But I don't want anyone accusing me of doing anything less than everything in my power, or indeed anyone else's power, to make sure that Portela win the competition. As well as the $70 I've spent on my Macumba kit, an upfront payment of $300 has secured me an appointment with a Macumba priest. A waterfall in one of Rio's national parks is our rendezvous. This is starting to feel less funny and just a bit creepy. I come bearing gifts. My priest is a man of few words, so I'm not really sure what to expect.
Vada. Vada. Ow! Ow! Ah! Ow! Okay, not the face, not the face! Ow! Tá bom, né? Pronto, isso tá bom, vamos lá. Is this the bit where we sing YMCA?
I have no idea what's going on, but I guess I'll just have to go with the flow. I've been beaten with a bunch of leaves, dunked in freezing water, and now I'm having a pigeon rubbed in my face. And all for just short of $400. I can't help but feel I've been taken for a bit of a ride. I've never seen anything like this before, so I'm a little bit suspicious.
Naturalmente todo mundo fica, né? Muita gente fica.
And do you get many tourists come and do this?
Tem.
Really? And what kind of things do they ask for?
Trabalho por amor, amarrações, né? Trabalho para saúde.
Are there sort of two sides to this? Is there a kind of a more serious side that you believe in?
Tem um lado que precisa fazer folclore. E para outras pessoas precisa fazer a realidade, né? A verdade das pessoas, né?
You don't look very serious right now. You've got a cheeky smile on your face.
Mas nem quero me ver sério. Deixa eu assim mesmo. Você não vai gostar de me ver sério.
You think it's going to work?
Com certeza. Acho que dá bastante axé.
I've got to say I have my doubts. But the proof, as they say, is in the pudding. So when the results are announced and we see whether Portela have won or not, we'll know whether all this was worthwhile. Portela are parading tonight, and tickets to the Sambadrome where the event takes place are the hottest in town. So Sector 9 is 540. What's the price of your boxes? Really? 7,500 reals. Well, I've been doing a bit of research into the cost of a ticket to go and see the Samba parade, and to say it varies would be an understatement. The cheapest price I've been quoted is $240 US. The most expensive seats in the house can go for $5,000. For the main tourist section, Sector 9, which is where most tourists go,
The prices go from about $380 US up to $800 US, depending on who you speak to. They're the same tickets, just one agency charges more than twice the price of another agency.
It's straightforward scalping. But if I want to experience the greatest show on earth, I have to accept being charged over the odds.
Well, here we go. This is it. Months of planning and preparation, and God knows how much money have gone into tonight, the biggest party in the world. They're off. Good luck, Portela! Woo! This is it, the centre of all the action. This is the middle of the carnival. You can see all the way down the Sambadrome, the Portela floats as they're coming up. You get a real sense of how enormous it is. What a vast work of choreography it is. It looks absolutely brilliant. You see the size of it and how enormous it is. One thing occurs to me: how and who pays for all this?
With the carnival's centrepiece now over, I've come to the Madureira district in northwest Rio, home to the Portela Samba School.
I'm here for the results of the Samba Parade. For the people in this district, this is like the Ashes, the World Cup, the Champions League and the Super Bowl all rolled into one, and they're going to announce the results in about 2 minutes.
With a huge prize up for grabs, there's a lot riding on these results.
It's a two-horse race now, and unfortunately Portela aren't one of them.
In the previous 9 years, the same school has won 6 times.
Is Beija Flor a much bigger school?
Não é uma grande escola. É muito bonita, mas é por causa de money e ela acaba ganhando.
Where does the money come from?
Sim.
Bicheiros.
São presidentes de honra, Eles têm muito money. Aí eles injetam money, entendeu, na escola. E aí a escola começa a ganhar.
Where do the Bicheiros get the money from?
Do jogo do bicho. É um jogo do bicho, é um jogo proibido no Brasil.
So, no Bicheiro, no win.
Não.
É roubo demais. Mas isso é Brasil, é Rio de Janeiro.
Well, it looks as though my Macumba magic didn't do the trick for Portela today. It's not going to be their year. People here are pretty cross. They feel as though they've been robbed, and they're saying that the schools who did well today get a lot of money from these guys called Bucheiros, and they get their money from a game called a Jogo de Bicho that people play on the streets of Rio.
It's not just Portela supporters that seem unhappy that certain samba schools are being bankrolled by Bucheiros. The newspapers are also making the link with the carnival's main tourist event.
Bucheiros, they put money into the Samba Parade. You know, Carnival wouldn't be what it is without these guys and their support. What I don't understand is that if you look inside the newspaper, 3 of the Bucheiros who fund the most successful Samba Parades last night have recently been thrown in jail.
There's no doubt there's a connection between the Bucheiros, the illicit Jogo de Bicho game, and some samba schools. But why are the Bucheiros so keen to invest huge sums of money into the samba schools and the parade? What's in it for them? And why are 3 being arrested? Is it due to their involvement in the illegal Jogo de Bicho, or is there more to it? playing the game for myself would be a good place to start. But to do that, I'm going to need some local knowledge. So Lara, can you take me to play the Jogo do Bicho?
Olha, eu não quero me envolver com isso aí, entendeu? Questão do bicho. Eu posso deixar você num lugar que você pode encontrar, entendeu? E outra coisa, eles não gostam de ser filmado porque é proibido.
Okay, thanks Lara. Thank you. Obrigado. It's funny that Laro wouldn't help me actually find a Jogo do Bicho player. He was a bit nervous about it, so I'm going to go and try and find a game on the street, and I'm going to have to film undercover. So I'll be wearing my glasses cam, and I'll also be filming from my little bag, and Letitia, who's going to be my translator, will be filming from a secret camera as well. So it all has to be completely undercover. Hello. Do you know I can play Jogo do Bicho?
No, proibido, no here agora. No here proibido.
It's prohibited? Yeah, but where? Is it somewhere?
Não tem mais.
Can't play anymore. Hello. Do you know where I can play Jogo do Bicho around here?
Por aqui, você sabe. Por aqui não.
Of course he knows. They don't want to get involved because it's illegal, because we can be police looking for it.
Yeah. Do you know where I can play some Jogo do Bicho around here? Excuse me. Do you know where I can play Jogo do Bicho around here?
Você tem que ir aqui. Segura uma esquina, precisa de uma cadeira.
At last, some helpful people. And with something to go on, it doesn't take long to spot what the Brazilians call an apontador, or bookie. Laro told me the Jogo do Bicho is a lottery-type draw, where players bet on a series of numbers associated with animals.
A gente quer jogar.
Okay, yeah, one on the eagle, because of Portela. Yeah. Is there a horse?
Cavalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog.
Oh yeah, dog.
Cachorro. Tem cachorro.
And what time is the draw?
3 horas. 3 o'clock.
And where is the draw? I don't understand.
He's saying they passed to him the information of the draw.
Right. You don't even know where the draw happens.
Tu não sabe onde acontece o sorteio.
É segredo. A gente que trabalha aqui não sabe. Tchau.
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 Boa sorte.
Obrigada.
Well, I found an apontador and I have played Jogo do Bicho. Unfortunately, he wasn't happy to talk to me on camera, although he would take my bet. It's funny, once I knew where to find him, it's obvious that all the people that I asked earlier must have known where he was. He's right across the street from their stores, which just shows you how people feel about this game. Everyone knows where it is and that it goes on, but nobody wants to talk about it. With the exception, that is, of my friend Laro. Who are these bicheiro characters?
Bicheiro é cara que ele tem negócio sujo.
Why do the bicheiros put money into the samba schools?
O retorno. Aplicam 50, ganham 100.
Okay, so what you're saying is it's like a money laundering operation. They put their illegal money into the samba school, and then they get legitimate money back through ticket sales and sponsorship, and presumably prize money as well?
Com certeza, com certeza. É isso mesmo que acontece. Entendeu? É meio de lavar o dinheiro da questão do bicho.
It's finally making sense. If Laro is right, it seems some of the samba schools, and ultimately Carnival's #1 tourist attraction, could provide a perfect front for money laundering on a massive scale. And you only have to flick on any news channel in Brazil to see the true magnitude of the racketeering. Operation Finger of God has arrested 49 people with links to the Jogo do Bicho and seized millions of dollars.
Na verdade, nós encontramos todo esse dinheiro que será encaminhado ao banco para ser contado. Para você provar a lavagem de dinheiro, você tem que provar um crime antecedente.
Despite the arrests, allegations of money laundering remain unproven, and confronting a buchero is nearly impossible at the moment. But through one of our informants, who's asked to remain anonymous, we've managed to track down someone prepared to talk to us.
Explain to me what your role is in the jogo de bicho.
Eu sou gerente dos pontos de bicho dessa região do Rio de Janeiro.
How big a buchero is your boss?
Grandes.
So how much can one of the top bucheros make in a day then?
Por dia, uns 200, 300 mil.
It strikes me that they put an awful lot of money back into the carnival as well.
A maioria dos bicheiros são patronos, eles ajudam. Alguns bicheiros fundaram as escolas. A sociedade faz uma imagem muito negativa dos bicheiros. Não são eles que botam dinheiro nas escolas de samba.
I think everybody knows here that a good chunk of the money is coming from these individual patrons who are the head of various bichero networks. It's in all the papers, it's what everybody says on the streets. To an outsider, it would look like quite a good way of laundering illegal money, to put it into a samba school and then take out the money legitimately as sponsorship and prize money and that kind of thing.
Não posso responder. Não sei. Não é da minha alçada isso. Não posso responder isso.
Sounds like a good plan though, doesn't it?
Talvez.
I think I've uncovered as much of this Jogo de Bicho story as I can. You know, there are layers and layers to this, and it's amazing that Danny has said as much as she has. And actually, I think she probably reveals more by what she won't say as what she will.
I came here looking for tourist scams. What I didn't expect to discover was that the main show everyone comes to Rio for could well be a front for money laundering. Before leaving the city, I've been invited for dinner with Junior and his family.
Letícia.
Letícia.
Fala com ele, tá morrendo. Tudo bem?
Mucho gusto. Junior. Excellent, really nice.
Passou o carnaval no Rio, gostou?
Sim.
Assistiu na escola?
Portela.
Maionese?
Portela? We were robbed.
Todo ano, todo ano. Todo ano é isso, tô acostumada.
O que você achou do Rio, desse tempo aí que a gente andou junto aí? Achou legal?
I don't think there's a city in the world where people are more excited about having a good time, and even kind of when they're, I don't know, when they're up to no good, when they're doing something maybe they shouldn't be doing, they're still doing it with a smile.
Mesmo que ele foi assaltado, ele volta, né?
I mean, I'd say to anyone coming here, bring, I was going to say bring a wallet full of cash, but actually bring 2 wallets full of cash, because you'll probably lose the first one.
Carnival is the land of opportunity for Rio's malandros. At one end of the scale, you have the street hustlers looking to trick the tourist. And at the other, allegations of gangsters using Carnival to launder their dirty money. The malandro spirit symbolises everything that's good and bad about the city. So despite all the scams, I'd come back to Rio in a heartbeat, even during Carnival.